Hello guys and welcome to my essentially first Mountain Blade Let's Play. This is going to be a hopefully a series. Um, Basically it's going to be me on different, just playing on some random matches and just, everyday gameplay of Mountain Blade Warband. Here I'm playing on PRT Battle, and I've got pretty much I wanted to put this up because it was pretty interesting. It was a very I'd say organized battle. On one side you had the TMW guys. There were 3 of them, and they were doing an excellent job playing with teamwork. They were using nice tactics, and they supported each other really well. And within the battle, there were some great fights between both sides. So anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm rocking the the standard Squadron infantry set. I've got my heavy B sword. I've got my default short sword, and I generally get throwing weapons as well. And a helmet is necessary so that you don't get one-shotted to the face. See these 2 guys over there, they are the TMW guys, and right now I'm very concerned about that Cav. I want to kind of draw him in, but I also don't know how good he is, so I wanted to try and hit him with my bastard sword, but that didn't work. So now I'm gonna get hit by all 3 of these guys together. I mean, I do try to hit some of them, but I will get killed by the horsemen. So that's 1-0 for them. Here goes the second round. Yeah, I'm fast forwarding through here just to not bore you guys. This over here is Zoctavir. He's one of the veteran PRT members, and we kind of have an interesting little exchange here. Got a horseman coming in trying to kill me. I want to stay below the hill over here because I don't want more teammates to just come my way, because if that happens, I'll probably get overwhelmed. So he tries a funny kick there. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this little bit. He's very skilled when it comes to sword and board, and I know he has a hammer. I want him to pull it out because it would be easier for me to counter him, but I take my bastard sword out there, which turned out to be a mistake, because he is going to kill me over there. I missed that block, and that round also ended with us losing, so that was 2-0. And I tell the infantry to stick together here, and we will try to. You'll see here I've got Balian members from Balian clan, the Brilliant mercenaries. These 2 guys over here, I believe it was Peasant and Romans, yeah. So they've got all pikes, and I've got my throwing weapons. We need to take those cav out if we wanna, be able to take out their infantry. And we're kind of a little bit paranoid over here, and I stick a dart in Zoc. So yeah, there's a bunch of cav. I want our cav to hopefully take them out, but that's not gonna work out at all. And there go all my darts. So now I have to depend on the 2 infantrymen here to do the dirty business. And the infantry is going to close in on us now real soon. And as I said, this wouldn't generally happen in a random battle with random people. This level of organization, like you can see that the TMW guys are acting as a solid group, and since PRT and Balians are allies, we also kind of have like a mutual understanding between us. So now I'm gonna go for this guy. Judging from how they've been playing, I know he sees me. I know he's waiting to just turn around and slash me in the face. So I'm gonna keep my heads up, and there goes the little turn. And I'm gonna try to kill him, but he proves to be very, very skilled. And he's also got a shield. Hits me with a double up attack there. I do hit him there once, but unfortunately he gets the better of me there. And our team also loses that round, so that's 3-0 for Rodox now. And I want my team to go to the ruins, but there aren't really any people going that way. And this guy's horse gets nailed with a dart in the face. So I want to take him out before Zoctavir gets there, who's like in the background. I'm going to quickly turn around, slash him. And I need to kill the guy with a shield, or Zoc, or who's the guy with the hammer, as soon as I can. Because, yeah, there you go. They've got throwing weapons. And if he uses them a little bit better, he could force me, you know, to face toward the other guy. But I killed that guy, picked up some of his javelins, and I'm going to fight up with Zoctavir. This is like the second round. And I need to kill him because he killed me before. This is like a makeup round. So I'm trying a combination of feints and a combination of holds, where I kind of hold my attack and hope he lets his guard down for a little bit. But as I said, he is a great board and sword player, so it's gonna take a while for me to actually hit him. Now he takes his hammer out, and I just take my bastard sword out. And I know how to beat a hammer with a bastard sword. You pretty much keep your range and spam, especially when they try to overhead hit you. So I'm gonna try to move in here, try to clean up the rest of the guys, and unfortunately I do lose my shield here, but I still got my heavy B sword, and I'm going to, you know, try to use my range, use some holds to get the kill. Eventually will break his shield if I remember correctly. Yeah, there he goes. And I'll just keep pressing him until but he's doing a good job. He's not falling for hold, and then that glance killed him. Now this is probably the most intense duel that you're gonna see in this video. This is Curvin, who's the leader, I think, of TMW. He's got a spear which has more range than my weapon. I'm trying to get, you know, to hold on him, and it does work. But once he sees that I hold, he becomes very cautious, especially with his range and especially with his holds. So he tries to double stab there, but that fails. And I'm still trying to, you know, get that one more swing, and he will die. And at this point, he just uses his range excellently, steps out, and we lose the round. So that is 4-0 over there. He's got a score of 8-0. And now I'm telling the Mad Dog, who's the leader of Rebellions, to kind of, you know, get more kills. At this point, I still thought, you know, the Valiant dudes would still be sticking with me, but there was no one there, so I'm like in that mode now. I want to run back away from that crossbowman, so at least I can give myself a chance. He's still kind of shooting at me, and that guy has a hammer, and hammer with another person closing me down is definitely not a pretty thing. And he's still trying to, you know, hammer my face. And I'm desperately waiting for someone to help me, and in comes Mad Dog with the rescue. that was a lifesaver. He couched one of the TMW guys, and here is like a moment of dart fail, and I missed like 3 of them, but I do hit those 2. I want to kill that crossbow because it will cause us a lot of trouble, and I do. And now here are the TMW guys again, and they're pinning me down with spears. Couldn't do much. We also go ahead and lose that round. So now it's 5-0, so, you know, it's kind of like stacked, you could say, in a sense. But I really don't feel that way. You know, the matches are close. It just always ends up with being like 2 people against 1 person or whatnot. Notice how they're kind of sticking together and working together. Now on that hill on the left of the screen, there's a peasant who is alone, and I'm afraid that they're gonna attack him and we're gonna lose our crossbowmen. But they don't. They keep on moving forward, and I'm gonna use the fact that that guy was in the water to use my darts against him. And this is another, you know, moment of, you know, TMW using that teamwork against us. Just look at how he's keeping me out of the other guy's fight, and now that I'm far enough, he's gonna come in and hit me with the hammer, and he's there. They both hit me at the same time. But that round we actually did win, so that was good. And at this time, you know, more people are joining the server. And we get some more PRT members, so it's all good. You know, the more people, the more fun. Here they're trying to cross our bridge, and I'm trying to use my darts as best as I can. They're a little bit more accurate than javelins, and they're using that pike hammer combo, which is deadly if used well. And this guy got that slow weapon. I really don't like that weapon. It kind of throws me off because it's slower than usual. But in comes Romans with the rescue. We get rid of that, and look at that! Look at that! Look at that hammer pike combo. It's absolutely amazing. These guys are using you know, their teamwork is quite well organized. You know, they're kind of covering each other. Look how the pike guy is trying to take refuge from the darts, with while the other guy kind of protects him with his shield. And at this point, I need to spam that guy or something, and he overpowers me yet again with his hammer. So props to the TMW guys. So here, yeah, we lose the round again, which is very unfortunate. But now things are going to change a little bit in our favor. I guess people just try pants on or something. But over here we got, see, all their team now are sticking together, so that's gonna be kind of tough to get rid of. And I make a dart hit from that far away, which is kind of impressive. And I think I make another one. Yeah, I make another one. They must be like, what? Where is that coming from? But anyway, right now, me and Kazap, the guy you see on your right, have to kind of pull back. And I'm going to try to peel some of them off by going to the right side over here. And this is another PRT member that I'm actually fighting right now. His name is Zenak. And I'm going to go over there, finish that guy off from the back. And then that happened. That was a team kill. What happened there was basically Kazap killed him, and I had a swing that was already in motion, and it kind of went through his corpse. So yeah, that look how they're using their pike and their hammer. So now I know exactly how to beat it. Just, you know, stay out of that, you know, right in front of it, so that he can't hit you. Try to move away from the swing arc of the hammer and just spam for your life. So now I want to upgrade. I want to get a great sword. If I have a great sword, it'll be easier to get rid of the hammer, and it'll also be kind of easier to fight people with meat cleavers, the little tiny ones. Now I'm explaining to Kazap what happened and why I killed him. So now it's 6-2. We're gonna pretty much do exactly what we did last time, and still the TMW guys are at the top of the charts, so props to them for the good teamwork. And here I pull off a "you shall not pass" on this guy. He does kind of pass, but then he decides to go back into the bridge, and I'm gonna get some backup here in a minute. And he's trying, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So right now we're going to run to the hills, and here they come again. And they're the leader of the TMW guys gets owned by the crossbow bolt from our crossbow guys. And here comes the pike and hammer, but yeah, our cavalry has something to say about that. We're gonna end that rather quickly. So I'm going to move down, try to you know, try to gang rape that guy real quick. And he's the last person remaining, so as you can guess, this round is going to be pretty much a success for us. And now look what happens. Oh, yeah, another team kill. That tends to happen when people are like fighting over the kill. So finally I have my greatsword now, and the round limit is almost up, so that's not really gonna make much of a difference. But hey, you know, greatsword is great. Now, we do have a TMW guy on our side, but he just keeps on charging them with his horse, and it's like he's almost throwing himself away. So this is going to be the last round over here, and wanted to shoot that horse, but then I decided, you know, it was a little bit too far. And we're keeping this hill. It's generally the best thing for us to do because they have hammers and they have, you know, they've got that hammer pike combo going. They've got bigger shields. So I mean, keeping them on the bottom side of the hill can be advantageous to us because it's kind of hard to fight when, you know, the ground isn't equal. It could be easier for the person on the bottom, but generally it's also hard for them to kind of move up that slope with those crossbowmen shining them with bolts. And there goes that guy, Puppy the hobo. And so yeah, this is gonna be the last one. They're going for the crossbows because they know that that's where the danger's at. But I'm gonna slow one of them down, and he almost kills me over here, which is like, oh man. But then I get him with an awesome stastic hold. And now we've got 2 guys left. One has a pike and one's on a warhorse, and I'm just sticking that warhorse with darts. It's like a concussion. And now my teammate over there is getting destroyed with that pike. So I'm gonna help him out, and then before I can get my sword out, I get slashed in the face. Anyway, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This episode of Let's Play Warband. Hopefully I'll be putting up more of these, you know, I'll be putting up duels and siege battles and maybe even some scrims different times. So yeah, please make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Rate thumbs up, of course, not thumbs down, because thumbs down is for the lose. Anyway, look out for the next